Another boxing related video here. Rio Ferdinand, the former professional footballer, has announced that he wants to enter the world of professional boxing. Now, it's going to be interesting to see the responses to that. I just want to basically lay out my thoughts on this. As I understand it, I don't follow football, so I can't say much about it. I know he's a very prominent footballer. Of course, I know of the guy. He's pretty famous already. Um, as I understand it, he's struggled with issues around depression, which is something I can definitely relate to. And his rationale for joining this sport is because he has great respect for the boxing fraternity and because he believes it would be a good vacuum for him to focus on. As I understand, he's retired from football. Now, he's 38, which, of course, in boxing terms is old. He is starting at an old age. But football and boxing are both sports that require a huge amount of physical energy. He certainly seems to have the physique for it. I basically summed up my stance on this is if he passes medical background checks, I say best wishes to him. I am really a strong believer in opportunity, and I really think that in a free country, people should have within legal boundaries all the opportunities that they want to pursue. So why shouldn't someone who's been a footballer then pursue a career in a totally different sport? Uh, Aside from the fact they both use up a lot of cardiovascular energy, obviously football is a team sport, boxing is a personal combat sport. Um, but I really do say best wishes. Who would have the right to say to Rio Ferdinand, no, you can't do this? We don't live in a dictatorship. Um, I remember when the cricketer Andrew Flintoff turned to boxing, there was a lot of ridicule, and a lot of people say, "Oh, we shouldn't do it." The likes of Nicola Adams and so on really ridiculed him. I think that was unfair because, again, we live in a free country, and so long as someone passes the medical background to do something, why shouldn't they? I mean, I'm not a professional boxer, but I took part in a fight, albeit at amateur level, and so did everyone else in that event. I'm talking about my white collar boxing event. I really am a believer in opportunity. Clearly, common sense has to come into it. You're not going to allow a 65-year-old man, with arthritis, who's partially sighted, to be involved in a professional bout. That would be reckless. But, we live in an era where fighters are fighting older, partly because there's a bigger gap between fights. So, really, I say best wishes to Rio Ferdinand. And I'd just like to hear people's opinions on this. And another thing, it's not like he's coming in and saying, oh, I'm going to take on the best fighters in the world. He's going to be taking on, I hate the word, but journeyman. He's going to be taking on, he's not going to be going in against the best. I'm not sure what weight class he would be. I think it's middleweight. I'm not sure. Seems like quite a big guy, maybe cruiserweight. I don't know. But I wish him all the best, and I would hold that standard to anybody. If an actor said I want to become a professional boxer, I would say, well, so long as he passed the background, so long as he took it seriously, best wishes to him. Opportunity is very, very important in a free society. And I don't believe that anybody has a right to say, oh, you cannot do this. Maybe they can say, I don't think you'll be very good at this, but they have no right to say, you cannot do this. Within legal boundaries, people should be allowed to exercise opportunity as much as possible. So let me know your thoughts, and I wish Rio Ferdinand all the best.